Alright, bro. What we doing today?
So we're gonna do a high taper. I'm saying keep it all the way full. You understand? And I just trust your skill. Keep it going. You know what I mean? I'm excited.
I got you, brother.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and today we got a banger. I got a client that drove all the way down from Jacksonville. You know, he wanted to get a nice, clean, low ball taper, keep the beard as wide as possible, shape it, and, you know, give it that elevated look. So let's work, let's lock in, let's tap in. It's been a minute since we chopped it up, so let's get right into it. Without further ado, let's get it. So as you guys can see, I want to go in by brushing the client's hair down, just bringing everything forward, laying everything down. Also, my dog, he doing like more of like a natural, holistic hair remedy that he got going on. So we really want to just focus on just the taper area and the beard area. That's what he told me. So, you know, that's exactly what we gonna do. In this field, it's all about being professional. It's always about, you know what I'm saying, giving your clients the looks that they looking for, being on time, but also, you know, executing these haircuts. So to start it off, I want to go in with my Tomb 45 T45 trimmer, and I want to clear out this area of the bulk, and I want to kind of clear this area out about an inch and a half, sometimes even 2 inches, depending on, you know, the length of the side taper area, just to get that real smooth blend, bursted look, you know, in that transitional look. My next step, I want to go completely open using my T45 clipper, a half of an inch. Now completely open, I flip the clipper around, rake the hair downwards, because me raking the hair downwards allows me to feather this hair opposed to take a lot of bulk away. And I'm just, you know, taking my time, always brushing one, always fading one. Now back completely open, and we got majority of that area knocked out, so I want to drop them, you know, halfway here, just so I can knock it up some a little bit more as well. Then I'm gonna open them up to my 4th notch, and then go with the grain a little bit, you know, towards the edges and the tips of the hair, just to get everything flush and clean. Completely closed now. And completely closed, that just means that the lever is all the way upwards towards me. And as you guys seen, I pressed it down like 1 or 2 just so I could blend this in. Just taking my time. And as you guys can see, it's coming together. Next step, completely open at the top of the beard area, repeating the same steps that I did up top, down low, but just in a reverted form. So as you guys can see, I'm doing the same steps that I did up top. I'm just doing them, you know, from top to bottom, opposed from bottom to top. But right here, I want to add my guard on here, my you know, my 0.5 guard, and I just want to add that on there just because when you get to dealing with, you know, super dark hair, if you cut a little bit too much, it, you know, you'll gash them. So that's what I'm trying to prevent myself from doing, but also creating a nice clean transition for this beard to blend it to the taper area, so it could get that pop, that flash, you know, that flashy look. You know, big shout out to my dog Jerm Bowman. He always come through for the channel. You know, that been my dog for damn near 10 years. And, you know, he always putting together a solid little banger for us. But as you guys can see here, go in with a babeless shaver, just so I can really ball that area out. And y'all know when I get to the right side of the head, I like to connect with the world. So I know you guys see all this stuff going on with the Trump stuff, the world stuff, man. I say it a lot in my videos, but, you know, whether you believe, whether you don't believe, you know, I never have harsh feelings against somebody that believe in a higher power or somebody who don't believe in a higher power. But what I can tell you is the world is getting crazier day by day. So it's very, 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 very important, you know, that we teach the kids about what's going on. And, you know, we instill as much as we can into these children, because the world that we're going to be living in within the next 10 to 20 years is going to be, you know, it's gonna be insane. Like, we already live in insane times, and I just want you guys to understand and know that realistically these kids are the future. And as long as, you know, as long as we all working to pass down legacy to these kids, they won't have it as hard as we had it. A lot of people don't think about it. I just had a close friend of mine that passed away, you know what I'm saying, and he left 2 sons on the earth. And then when you think about it, you start to go through some of the other things and talking to, you know, their family, like not having, you know, life insurance, not having certain things set up. Now these boys are left, you know, not only without their father, but not even left in a predicament to be able to grow. You know what I'm saying? They become statistics to society. And, you know, my friendship and all of the other friendship and his, you know, their moms and things of that nature, I'm always, you know, try my best to to help out and, you know, get them boys a life, you know, that they can't have because they father not here. So that's very important. Just pay attention to the kids and things of that nature. But as you guys can see, I'm going in with the 1-blade hot lather machine. You can order it in the link below. 15% off. It is the dopest, innovative hot lather product that's out there. It come out way hotter than the big machines. The lather is super lather. It cleans the skin really well. It smells amazing. It's just a refreshing, relaxing thing that you can do for your clients to elevate your services, to make your services cost more, you know, to make more money behind a chair, but to ultimately give your clients that VIP exclusive vibe and feel, you know, to the haircut. Next step, go behind that with a hot towel. And because I'm not putting it on this line, and I just want to make sure that I can, you know, grab the C cups and grab majority of the face where I'm gonna be working it, and not wiping it off. And now my next steps now is to go behind that using my T45 to shape this beard. As you guys can see, I'm not trying to shape the beard in front of it. I'm trying to use the back of my blade to basically ride the hairs to give my beard the shape. And yeah, we just want to have an elevated look, and as you guys can see, it's happening. And that's what it's always been about when I'm doing these haircuts. It's just, again, to get these people elevated looks, to get them, you know, something fire. You know, and I try to inspire the world, not only with my haircuts, I try to educate the world. Again, I don't have a problem with this, but I like bringing this topic up. I get a lot of people in the comment section. Well, not a lot, very few. But they'll come in the comment section like, bro, do you have to continuously talk through the video? Do you guys not know? You know what I'm saying? I'm an educator. Do you not know that I've been doing this for years? But then it just remind me that I forgot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not famous or anything, but I got to remember that a lot of people still don't know me on here. But if you are new to this channel and want to figure out why I conversate so much through these haircuts, it's because I educate. It's because I'm trying to instill this confidence and these skills into all of the newer age barbers to help them elevate to the highest level. If you're not a fan of it, you got a mute button, you get what I'm saying, or you don't have to watch it at all. I'm very confident in who I am. I'm very confident in giving you guys jewels and gems to elevate y'all in this game. And that's all it's ever been about for me. Like, if you can't see the merit and the value in me giving this game away for free, then it ain't nothing else I could do for you. I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this, you know, since I was, you know, a damn freshman in college. Like, I've been doing this for a minute now, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's always been about, just elevating the game, giving you guys dope content, and, you know, just taking my time and showing you guys, you know, how I got to these levels in my life. Some people think that where I'm at is an untouchable level, when realistically it's not. And I appreciate you guys who believe that, but I got a lot more work to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always humble. I'm never feeling like, you know, I'm the best at something, but I do know, you know, I'm in a place in life where I'm as humble as I can be. And I also understand that I'm different. I know my value. I'm not gonna sit there and just be, you know what I'm saying, oh, I don't know if no, I got confidence to make you feel like I believe I'm the best in the world. But I feel like that's how every man, every woman should be. So to get back into some of this education, I'm using, you know what I'm saying, my T45s. You know, they sharpened by the Blade Lab. If you could, there's a link in my description. If you want your blades to hit and be very sharp like mine, you guys can order your pair, you know, on the Blade Lab website, on my Shopify. And we'll have you glassing just like this. So I'm just taking my time because this hair is very light. So I'm not trying to do nothing too prominent or do anything too aggressive. We just not going to touch the front of the lineup or the vertical bars. But I did want to, you know, I wanted to emphasize on my C cups just to, you know, bring this joint to life. Give it some pop, give it some fluff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do they joints different, but this client specifically, we didn't want to focus on nothing vertical and nothing in the front of the lineup. So I made sure everything that sit under the hat got a nice clean gradient taper, and then, you know, we was able to create a nice clean line on it as well. Back of the beard now, y'all notice my frame at work. See, now that I hit the back of that beard, you can see the shape of that beard. Like, when you look downwards, look at the shape of the beard, how everything is just falling into place beautifully. That just means that we did really good hair prep work, and we get really good at shaping and building out this beard to get it exactly how we want. Now hitting the tip of the mustache, you know, my client don't want a skinny mustache, but he don't want an overly thick mustache, but he want his mustache to be a little bit thicker than like a medium-sized mustache, to where it give it some depth, some weight, this grown man executive look, and that's what I'm aiming for right here. Just taking my time, you know, using a very ergonomic tool in the Tune 45 T45 trimmer, best trimmer on the market, you know what I'm saying, and everything coming together. Now assisting it with my Beam Team cordless compressor and Sean Cuts hair color enhancement card, just spraying in some of these light areas to give it some depth, some density, and you know what I'm saying, we just trying to give it some pop, some flip. Just giving it some density, that's all we doing. Now I want to go behind that using the color on the application brush, and I want to frame out this beard because I did so well. The beard up top is a little bit more thinner than everything else, so I want to give it some depth, some weight, and as you guys can see, once I frame it out, it's finna get there. Like, you can see the line to the beard already, and I haven't even put a line on the beard. This is what happens when you prep correctly. This is what happens when you set yourself up, you know what I'm saying, for the money shots, for that kill shot. This is what happens when you do that. It is very important. And skipping a step like lining the face, then going behind and adding color allows you to agitate the face way less. You don't want to agitate somebody's face and inflame their face, or have their face super red or their face hurting because you done lined it up with the clippers, added color, then behind it with the razor. I just feel like that's too many processes, too many steps, and you also saving time and becoming time efficient. You know, skipping steps, skipping techniques throughout a haircut to eventually get to the same ending result. You know what I'm saying? Put you in pockets like this. So that's what I'm focused on, bringing it all the way together, staying locked in, and just being the guy that I know that I am. And I'm saying, like, I'm a color guy. 99% of my clients come to me, they get this color stuff. I understand and know that this isn't everybody's stilo, but at the end of the day, this is kind of how I built who I am. I don't sell the silhouette of color, but people like that extra crispy and pop flare. When you got clients like this who hair is super thin, I could have still gave them a crispy line, but it would have been more of a natural crispy line. He wanted some pop. He wanted some flair. He wanted me to add some sauce to it to elevate the look. And I'm 100% with him. Like, I think it's super dope when guys do this. You don't have to get color. Like, it's barbers online that go crazy with no color. Like, for instance, Game Changer. He one of the best on the, you know what I'm saying, one of the best in the game on the YouTube barbers who cut with no color. And I seen him, you know what I'm saying, I seen him cutting with a little bit of color. He could do that as well too, but it's nothing wrong with liking the natural look. It's nothing wrong with liking the enhanced look. You know, your clientele is your clientele. Some gonna value it, some not. Some want it, some don't. And I say 99% because I also still do have guys, you know what I'm saying, who don't get it. But, you know, that's the 1%. That's a very low percentage. As you guys can see, this beard is beautiful, man. Like, we creating a nice masculine look. It's that pop, it's that flat. Now lean my client back, angle my razor at a 45-degree angle, bring everything back to the highest point of the line, just taking my time, piece by piece, brick by brick, layer by layer. And as you guys can see, you know, everything is looking good. Because we use that hot lather machine I was telling y'all about, you get this crispy white line because that skin is clean, it's dry. So when you hit it with a razor or you hit it with trimmers, it's gonna spit that white crack line. And that's what I was talking about when I meant, like, you know, hair prep and taking it to the next level. Understand and know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? That's why we went to barber school. You gotta thoroughly know how to clean the client's hair. And you always wanna cut clean hair. Not everybody's wanna cut clean hair. Some guys will just get in my chair, I gotta cut their hair because they ain't wanna wash their hair. I offer washes, but most people don't wanna pay an extra, you know what I'm saying, $15 to $20 extra for a wash. So I tell them all, the night before they come and get a haircut, please, you know what I'm saying, wash your hair, take care of your hair before you get here, because, you know, clean the hair produce a cleaner haircut. So you gotta instill that in your clients. But as you guys can see, both sides looking beautiful, razor work beautiful. Man, it's one of them things, bruh. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful haircut. And we ain't really do too much. I knocked this joint out about, you know what I'm saying, about an hour. And the only reason that, you know what I'm saying, it took me an hour haircuts like this because I ain't recorded in a minute, so I had to keep moving my camera and things like that. Like, be very mindful when you pick up them cameras, you know, and when you get to moving them and changing stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It'll put some time on your haircuts. But if I was doing this with no camera, easy, like 25-30 minutes, easy. But as you guys can see, that beard is beautiful. It's masculine. It drop heavy, weight towards the bottom. Nice, clean, surgical line up top. This is a beauty. It's unfortunate there'll be clients that come in the shop without haircuts, or whoever had haircuts, you know what I'm saying, in months. But as barbers, it's up to us to change that outcome. That's what we do. I'm here to be surgical. I'm here to educate you guys. I'm here to take you guys to the next level. Without further ado, let's lock in. Hashtag TBT in the comment section. Hashtag Glash. Hashtag Glacier Gang. Y'all know how we give it up, man. Clean, simple. You see, I almost sprayed my dog. Again, I forgot I didn't do a full haircut, so I had to, you know, get that together. But if you're new to my channel, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell to get alerted when the videos come out. And may God bless.
Respect, respect. Yes, sir, respect.
Everything look good, wide, still pulled
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
Nice clean taper. I didn't want to line nothing here, so I
Yeah.
just really just insinuated on the C cups.
Yeah.
So everything that stick out under the hat is like real prominent, nice looking.
Sure. Sure. Need this. Need this. Need this.
Beautiful.
Yes, my G.
Yes, sir.
So I'm grateful, sir.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, man, you don't know.
What's your name again?
Prescott.
Prescott.
Yeah, man.
If you guys don't know, this man jumped through so many things to, you know, get to me. Had family hit me up through Instagram, so we was able to do it. So I'm happy that I was able to at least, you know, service of the day, as you guys can see. We executed everything, nice clean taper, kept the beard wide as possible, got them together. If you like this video, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, notification bell to get alerted when the videos come out, and I'm out of here.